Hello, everyone. Welcome to Anointed Lady TV, the home of news and politics. If it is your first time in this channel, you are highly welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. And if you like what we do on this channel, hit on the subscribe button. Also put on the notification bell so you'll be notified by YouTube anytime we drop a new video. And if you are returning subscribers, thank you very much for always coming back to watch our videos. On this platform, we drop videos every day and we react to every video that come our way. And on this very video, I will be watching with you. And after watching, let's go to the comment section and drop our opinion constructively. Like our videos and also share our videos if possible. See you next time in my next video.
How do you cage Nnamdi? In fact, I want to call that Nnamdi should be released. A freedom fight agitator who said that, look, he wants liberation for his people. Why are you incarcerating him? Why are you not going to arrest Fulani men? Look at the bomb blast in train blast in Abuja to Kaduna. Up to today, our people are still being kept by these bandits. Where are the security? Where is the president? Where is the security act to go out and rescue these people? Tell me what is happening. It is a shame. Tell me, Igboho, they went after him in the southwest and were able to stop him. At least we're not hearing about Igboho again. Why can't they stop these Fulani men who are terrorizing this country and have made it impossible? They come to Benue and kill. Just in my local government, within the space of 40 people have been killed. More than 40 people. In another local government, over 20 people were killed. And then you want me to keep quiet. They want to intimidate us. I will never be intimidated. At least, let me talk. If at the end nothing happens, and some of you are keeping quiet, keep quiet to your shame. But I want to say that the rest of Nigerians, you people are joking. I raised alarm in 2016 that this... Unfortunately, I have consistently accused the federal government for being complacent. And I have proof to show to the entire world that federal government is complicit. Tell me, even me as governor of Benue State, attempted assassination was done on me for more than 1 year. Up to today, no culprits have been brought to book. And as I talk to you, even those that I was told as governor of Benue State that they were arrested, they have been freed. These are Fulani herdsmen or militia who were arrested, and they have been freed. The person they are prosecuting is my cousin and a Jukum fisherman who had no link with what happened to me when I was attacked more than 1 year ago. So this is the challenge that we have. The day that the federal government wants this insurgency and killings and invasion and taking over of our land by these Fulani herdsmen, any day that the federal government wants, it will stop. But for now, I accuse them to be complicit because severally I have provided a solution and say that the way to go, can we have a security summit where Samuel Ortom will be there to talk about the facts that are available in my own state? And then we can listen to other states who will tell us what has been going on in their state. And then we'll try to provide a solution if the federal government wants that. So today, I want to say that the federal government is complicit, and until they are ready to work with us, but because it is a planned agenda over 200 years ago that they have planned to take over Nigeria as their country, and it will continue to be. Whatever people say about me is immaterial, but I say the truth. And anybody who thinks that I'm not saying the truth should come out and profile a superior argument on what I'm saying. Today, it is a very big challenge. It is a problem. And without security, there is no way we can move forward in this country. And so, I still want to insist that federal government is complicit. And I stand on that. And I have proof. If opportunity is given to me, today that I'm talking to you, in the next 15 minutes, the program will be over. But if they call a security summit, which I have been advocating since 2017, if they will call, I'm ready to provide documents. I'm ready to provide material. I'm ready to provide evidence that truly this government is complicit and they're just deceiving people. It has been their stock in trade as far as I'm concerned. And so that is where we are.
Right. Could you give us a picture of why you think that certain local governments seem to be worst hit by the activities of these gunmen?
It is not just about certain local government. It's about the entire state. It's about the entire country. Nigeria. Tell me, where else? Is it in Zamfara, where the Hausa people live, and the Fulanis have decided to take over their land? Is it in Kaduna, where the indigenous people were either traditionalists or Christians? Now they have been taken over. Is it in the southeast? Is it in the middle belt, where the Fulanis have decided that they are going to take over this country? And actively, they are being supported by the present government of President Muhammadu Buhari. When I say they are not happy with me, they are angry, but that is the truth. I have chosen to say the truth. And even if I am dead, let it be on record, just like Martin Luther King in America, who stood for the blacks and said the truth. I'm ready to do it. This is the truth. The Fulanis are deceit. They have made up our mind to take over Nigeria as their own country and using Islam as a tool to ensure that they are in control. But the real agenda is not even about Islam. Islam, if you go to the southwest, there are the same family household. There are some who are Muslims, there are some who are Christians, there are some who are traditionalists, but they stay together. But here, the program is to use Islam and then take over the country. President Obasanjo, and I'm sure somebody who has ruled this country as former military president, somebody who has ruled this country as a civilian president, if he comes out to say a thing, we should be very serious about it. President Obasanjo said that, look, this current government led by Muhammadu Buhari is about Islamizing, it's about Fulanizing, but the Fulanizing is the main agenda that they want to implement in this country. Some of us, that is where we are. The Bible says that you shall know the truth, and the truth will set you free. We cannot be complacent. We cannot keep quiet. We cannot just say anything. For some of us, we have chosen to say the truth. Even if we are going to die, let us die. And let tomorrow appreciate what we said. And so, as far as I'm concerned, the federal government is complicit. The day they want this insurgency to finish, it will be done. Actively, they are working with Turkey, they are working with Saudi Arabia, they are working with everything to Islamize. But the real agenda is to take over Nigeria. And all these insurgents that you see happening is from Mauritania, is from Senegal, is from Cameroon, is from all over the place, trying to ensure that the indigenous people of this country do not have a say, but the Fulanis have a say. We are not against Fulani people. In government here in Benue State, I have Fulani people who are in my government. I have no issue about Fulanis, indigenous people. Everybody in this country, Nigeria, comes from somewhere. Even the Tea people, where I govern today as governor, they come from somewhere. But we have settled. Today, because of the rise in population, there is nowhere you can say that the Tea people or Benue people should leave Benue State to go to Cameroon. Where is the land? To go to where? Where is the land? And so this is the main problem that we're having in this country. If this government will appreciate and stop deceit against the people, we shall all work as a team. Nigerians, wherever we come, let us cohabit and live together. But where a particular ethnic group wants to take over the country and make some of us slaves, I can never be a slave to anyone. It is better I die and not be alive. I cannot be a slave to any Fulani man. Fulani should live their life. The Tea people should live their life. The Yoruba people should live their life. Hausa people should live their life. Every other person should live their life. But not making me your slave. The matter of slave trade is gone. And all of us must focus and work together to ensure that we live a life. Because today, we are not living in a feudal government. We are not living in an autocratic government.
Governor Ortom.
But we are living in a government that is democratic.
All right. Governor Ortom, thank you so much, for stating your mind as regards the insecurity situations in Benue State. We keep talking about them anytime we have you, and we keep taking all sides of views as regards that. But I'd like to ask you what's happening in your state. You've not been able to pay salaries. What is happening? And you've blamed it on the NNPC's failure, to remit money. What is happening? Why is that you cannot pay salaries? Why is that you cannot sustain your state?
It is very simple. This is the blackmail of the federal government against me, who is speaking the truth against the injustices that are being perpetrated against my state and against other parts of Nigeria. Go and ask them, what did they do in other states? Did they not support the state to pay salaries? Why is it that just 2 weeks ago, when I applied to collect loan, not from federal government, from bank, to offset the arrears of salaries that I inherited, over 70 billion naira. Federal government rejected it because I refused to join them in the APC and continue to do their maladministration and frustrate the Nigerian people. If they had given me that money, I would have cleared it down. Nobody would be talking about issues of arrears of salaries. I've been paying salaries since 2018 when the stakeholders met and said that I should pay. I've been paying. What is left is the arrears of salaries. And the federal government have refused to support me. They frustrate me. You heard last week, 2 weeks ago, the federal government came out and said that they are borrowing to pay salaries. So why can't I borrow? I applied to borrow money to pay salaries. They said, no, I cannot borrow money to pay salaries. So what do you want me to do? My IGR, because of the security situation in the country, I cannot raise IGR. Today, as I talk to you, over 1.5 million people are IDPs. They are no longer going to farms. And the federal government and their cohorts have sent people to kill in where these people stay and farm. Today is rainy season, and the farmers are not going back there. So how do you raise IGR to see if you can augment the payment of salaries? So this is the challenge that I have, and because I have stood, and because I have spoken the truth, and truth is bitter, against this federal government, they have refused to support me. All those states that used to have problem with the issue of payment of salaries, they have supported them. And I tell you that in Benue State, because salary is a key matter, it is a challenge because we don't have industries, we don't have other commercial activities going on, but it is civil servants. So apart from other things, the civil service are the key facilitators of the economic development in the state. The state government is actively supported by the civil service to ensure economic growth. When salaries are not, it becomes a major problem. But from 2018, I have been able to pay salaries to date. Other issues that are coming up now, as I talk to you, why is NNPC? Everybody knows in Nigeria that NNPC are doing paperwork to collect subsidy. If they say they are paying subsidy, why is it that we are still having fuels queues all over the country? But is it because they do paperwork and collect this money and put in their pockets? What have we seen in the recent past about federal government officials collecting money, billions of naira? Even what they tell us, it is not true. They collect this in and pocket it and invest it in estate development. They invest it in Dubai. They invest it in America. They invest it in Europe and all that. I want to challenge anyone who thinks that I have property in UK or Europe or Dubai or anywhere. Let that person come out with it. You know, we have been doing all we can. But the challenge is that this federal government, all that they want is to pack money from the federal government as much as they want. That is why the NNPC, even though they cannot report or submit to federation account, they still collect this money on their own and they are working it. They are serving their cronies and all that. Why federation account is suffering? Where is the fuel subsidy? Where is the queues in Nigeria, in Abuja, in Lagos, in Makurdi, all over the place? You have seen what the problem is, yes.
I think your point has already been made. I was just going to say that I was surprised seeing that you are live on this show from Makurdi. I thought that you'll be speaking with us from Turkey, where your good friend Nyesom Wike of River State is on vacation with Governor Èxpøśèd, and I didn't see you there. And I was wondering, I mean, are you still with Wike? But that's by the way. You seem to blame
Ruben, that is very humorous.
you seem to blame, or maybe you are still planning to go and join them in Turkey. Your vacation. Anyway, you seem to blame.
No. Everybody is entitled to vacation. Even you, Ruben, you know, once in a while you go on vacation.
Anyway, you seem to blame the Fulani for everything in Nigeria. And some people will disagree that, look, whatever problems we have in Nigeria, the source is collective. Everyone has a share of the blame. And now the presidential candidate of your party, the PDP, is a Fulani man. He may have criticized anti-open grazing law in Benue State at a time, but are you going to support his presidential bid? Are you going to work and support the candidacy of Alhaji Atiku Abubakar for the presidency of Nigeria, who has been away in Dubai anyway? I wonder what he's doing there when there is an election here. Over to you, Sam.
Well, Ruben, I want to say that I'm disappointed in you. Once, let me tell you this. I'm disappointed because when you say that I seem to blame everything on the Fulanis, what is the meaning of that? I don't blame everything on the Fulanis now. Everything I've said about the Fulanis invasion, destruction, killings, and so on is the truth. Like I told you, the Bible says you will know the truth and the truth will set you free. I have never lied against the Fulanis that come here. But let it be on record that I have never said that the Fulani race is bad. It will be a logical fallacy to say, to profile the Fulani people that they are bad. There are good Fulani people. They are my friends. Some are my friends. And I've been working with them. But let us call a spade a spade. The Fulanis from Mauritania, from Libya, from Senegal, from Ghana, from Niger, from Chad, from all those things, who wants to take Nigeria as their country, collaborating with people who are here, Fulanis that are here, that they will take over Nigeria to become their country. Those are the people that I'm against. And so it is wrong to create an impression that I blame everything against the Fulani race. It is not true. I don't do that. And I want to let you know that we are free citizens. We can go to vacation. My friend, Governor Wike, deserves vacation after the trauma that he went through. Some of us believe that he has the capacity and the charisma to lead this country from bottom to top compared to what has been happening. We have been taken from, in 2014, when this present administration came, we have been taken from top to bottom. So we felt that he has the capacity and the charisma. Unfortunately, Nigerians or the PDP people did not give him the opportunity. Some of us rooted for him. I was amongst the 17-member committee that was set up by the candidate himself and the party of the PDP. And some of us say that for the vice presidency, for those of us in PDP, we needed Wike to be the vice president so that he can bridge the gap. Man, we said it in our meeting. And we said that, look, it doesn't matter whether he supported the presidential candidate or not, but all that we're looking is unity and how we can make things work. Unfortunately, it was said that it is Governor Okowa, who is also a PDP member. Today is that is the wisdom of the presidential candidate. Some of us, I want to tell you that I have resorted back to prayers because I'm really confused, because I felt that Wike would have been the vice president after losing as the presidency. He was the second person to Atiku. And Wike has the charisma. It does not matter. It doesn't matter. All of us, we have our weak points. Wike can be something. But when it comes to mobilization and impact and value addition and reaching out and making sure that the party works, Wike is an instrument. Wike is somebody who stood for the party and make sure that things work. So for some of us, we believed in him, but unfortunately, it was somebody else. It doesn't matter. The party is supreme. But for some of us, I want to tell you, now I have resorted to prayer. If you have not seen me in Turkey, it is because I am praying. Even now, because they said you wanted to talk to me, so I say I can't disappoint my friend Ruben Mabati and the Arise TV, who has been standing tall and defending the people of our country, Nigeria. I said I will come out from my hibernation to talk to you. Otherwise, I have resorted to prayer. Lord God, where do we go from here? Where is our country going? What is the problem? And I tell you, as a Christian, I believe that power belongs to God. John 3:27 says that a man can receive nothing except it's given to him from above. Right. If God says it's Atiku, if God says it's over, that is all.
But Governor, I asked, will you support the presidential candidate of the PDP, Atiku Abubakar?
I told you that I am praying. I have gone into hibernation. And I'm praying, I'm fasting, I'm praying. So at the end, if God directs me as he has always done. If God directs me that I should support Atiku, why should I not do it? After all, he's my party man. But I'm waiting for him. There are more that is expected. I expect him to do. I expect him to reach out to Wike, who came second. And he denied him the popular view of PDP members. 14 out of 17 say that Wike should be the VP. In his wisdom, he chose that he should be Governor Okowa. Governor Okowa is a nice man. He's my friend. And I have no problem with him. But if we are in a democratic era, 14 people out of 17 say that it should be Wike, and he, in his wisdom, gave it to Okowa, I expect more explanation. I expect him to talk to Wike first, that we're supporting. I expect him to even reach out to some of us so that together we can work as a party. So, but the bottom line is that for me, I've gone into hibernation and I'm praying, and at the end, whatever God directs me, I can assure you that I will do it.
Right. You used the word trauma to describe Governor Wike's post-primaries experience, and your answer, that pregnant pause and conditional support for the PDP presidential candidate, speaks volumes. How is your party trying to close ranks at this time, especially with overtures being made to Governor Wike, who has in recent weeks been hosting members of opposition political parties? Does that spell doom for PDP in Rivers State?
Well, let me tell you where we are today in Nigeria. We need to rescue this country, irrespective of party affiliation. Whether the media, politicians, the civil servants, the stakeholders, the business community, everybody that loves Nigeria, you know that Nigeria is on the brink of collapse. That is where we are. So, one man cannot solve the problems of this country. We need everybody to come on board. So I commend my friend, Governor Wike, for hosting several shares of opinion from political parties, from stakeholders. It is a good thing. At the end, what do we have on the table that can turn around the fortunes of this country? You will agree with me, the Arise media crew, you will agree with me that there is a problem in this country. We're not there. Look at security, look at our economy, look at social life. Where are we? We are at the bottom. As President Buhari promised us in 2014 that he will take us from top to bottom. What is required now is to take us from bottom to top. So what can we do? It is not Samuel Ortom, it is not Wike, it is not you who are in the media. It is all of us. What can we do? Every one of us will have a complementary role to play to make sure that we lift Nigeria from where it is now. Every one of you, you will agree that we are not there. The country is dwindling, and it would have been better to say it is top to bottom, but now we are going beneath the bottom. Some of us are going to the grave. Many people have gone to the grave, and some people are going to the grave. How can we work to lift this country back from the bottom and then to the top? Because we cannot continue in this way. People should stop deceiving themselves. Those people who are telling President Buhari that all is well, it is not well. I want to say that I'm a grassroots man. I was a local government chairman. I have been in party leadership from the local government to state to federal, and then back to state. I'm governor today. All is not well. We are suffering. There's a problem. And this thing goes beyond partisan. We must forget about APC PDP and all those ones. We must look at what we can do to help this country be on its feet again. Nigeria is struggling. Nigeria is on drip as I talk to you. As I talk to you, Nigeria is on drip. How can you explain to me? I was a minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria during President Goodluck Jonathan's regime, and I tell you, dollar was 180 naira. Today is over 600 naira. And most of the things we do in Nigeria today, we import them. How can we manage this kind of economy? Nigerians are suffering. Some people cannot go on 3 square meals. Some people go on 0, 0, 0 in Nigeria today because they have nothing. You go to the farm, the bandits will attack you. The Fulani bandits, when you call them, they are not happy. But these Fulani bandits that have brought this thing. So it's a problem. And this government is not prepared. How do you cage Nnamdi Kanu? In fact, I want to call that Nnamdi Kanu should be released. A freedom fight agitator who said that, look, he wants liberation for his people. Why are you incarcerating him? Why are you not going to arrest Fulani men? Look at the bomb blast in train blast in Abuja to Kaduna. Up to today, our people are still being kept by these bandits. Where are the security? Where is the president? Where is the security act to go out and rescue these people? Tell me what is happening. It is a shame. Tell me, Igboho, they went after him in the southwest and were able to stop him. At least we're not hearing about Igboho again. Why can't they stop these Fulani men who are terrorizing this country and have made it impossible? They come to Benue and kill. Just in my local government, within the space of 40 people have been killed. More than 40 people. In another local government, over 20 people were killed. And then you want me to keep quiet. They want to intimidate us. I will never be intimidated. At least, let me talk. If at the end nothing happens, and some of you are keeping quiet, keep quiet to your shame. But I want to say that the rest of Nigerians, you people are joking. I raised alarm in 2016 that these things were going to happen. What is it that I have not said? I have said it. If Nigerians want to get out of this, they should arise. Arise television, as your name implies. Arise and let us liberate ourselves. President Buhari and his cohorts are not able to do. Okay, look at the primaries. Have they been able to do any primaries? In PDP, we have been able to do it. In Benue State and all that.
Governor Tom, you've said a lot. You've said a lot this morning, and I'm sure your point is well taken. But you're saying in PDP you've been able to do primaries, and a lot of people look at your party, the PDP, is divided. And I'll tell you why. Party sources say that the Atiku Abubakar camp has been trying to reach out to Governor Wike, but it's ignoring their calls. Why is he ignoring their calls? Take, for instance, even in your state.
Why should you just send calls to Wike? Why can't you go to him?
But
you have offended him.
But if
Wike is a pillar of this party.
Governor.
Answer what? When you are not, how will you answer? Why can't they go to him? When people ran away from this party, Wike was on ground. Wike was the one that brought me to PDP. He brought me back. Injustice was done to me in 2015. It was Wike that came here and convinced me to come back to PDP. I came to PDP, we are working, and you do injustice to him, and you think he will keep quiet? I mean, this is not fair. Me, I believe in justice, equity, fairness. But when you do the other ones that are wrong, it's not correct. It is not enough to say you put a call to him. It is an insult to put a call to him. You go to him. The party leadership at the national level should go to Wike and appeal to him. Wike is a pillar of this party. Everybody knows. Wike was second to Atiku. Atiku should go to him. But it is unfair to say that you just put a call to Wike without making this. I have no problem with Okowa. Okowa is my friend. But Wike would have been consulted. He would have been spoken to. So that we can work towards. Everybody must not be in position now. We must not all be there. But the truth is that Wike would have been consulted in the first place, even before the announcement was made, because, like I said, 17 people out of that, 14 people say that Wike should be vice. If that was not going to work, he would have been told that, please, we can do this. Politics is a game of compromise, we discuss. But it is wrong for anybody, and I stand to be contradicted. I don't blame Wike. They are to be blamed. Those people who are in leadership should be blamed. They would have allowed an opportunity to Wike to also have first-hand information, because this is a man. Tell me one person in PDP today that has built this party to where it is today. And you come and just dismiss him with a wave of hand. I mean, it is not right. But I am saying that the situation we are today in Nigeria is not about political parties.
Okay, Governor, you said that before. I had two questions.
It is about how can we get out of the woods.
Okay,
Nigeria is down.
Governor Ortom, if you can hear me, you've said that before. The second question I wanted to ask you was, what is happening in your state? You're talking about the fact that power can't go to Idoma land. And some people are saying that promises were made in the past as regards power going to Idoma land. I'm talking about local politics in your state. What's this dichotomy between the Tiv and the Idoma people?
Those people who are saying that they are just out to blackmail me, it's as simple as that. I have never said that. What I said was that we have a situation in Benue State. The two senatorial districts are predominantly Tiv people. We have one senatorial district that is the Idoma people. Idoma governor is possible. We can make it, but it's through dialogue, negotiation, and understanding. It is not by force. What the Benue rebate movement was doing was wrong. When they came to me after forming that rebate movement, I told them that, look, let your traditional rulers go to the Tiv land. Let your political class go to Tiv land. And at the end, let all of us, PDP, APC, ABGA, Labour Party, let all the political parties make their candidature to be in Zone C. With that, it can work out. But look, in Benue State today, as I talk to you, I was having 24 members. Now I have 26 members of the Benue State House of Assembly out of 30. I have 3 senators in PDP, and I have 8 members out of 11 members of the House of Representatives. But if I make any mistake by saying that we give governorship to Zone C, the Zone A and B will vote against me, and my party will be out of power. So, but if all of us, if we're able to dialogue and agree that, look, the governorship should go to Zone C, every political party accepts that, then we can have a level playing field. But as of today, if you say that the PDP should give governorship to Zone C, and then APC will take advantage and use ethnicity to blackmail me, that as governor, this is what I've done, it will not work. But if we do that, things will work out. I'm not against Idoma governor. We are brothers and sisters, and we must work together. So this is the crux of the matter. I'm not against that, but where you want to work and allow another political party to take advantage of my party where I am the leader, I will not accept it that way. That is the point that I made. Everybody here, everybody in my party knows that I'm not against Idoma governor coming in. And for me, everybody in Benue State knows, I've always said that, let's look for the best. We borrowed presidential system of government from America, and in America, you can see that George Bush, his two sons were governors. George Bush was president. George Bush, his son, became president. So it does not matter who is a person with the capacity to deliver. And I think that some of us, that is where we are looking onto. We are looking forward to see if tomorrow we can have leadership that is anchored on objectiveness, that is anchored on productivity, that is anchored on who can bring dividends of democracy on the table of our people. That is what I believe. But, you know, I don't have to go and play into the hands of opposition so that we'll take over and then begin to vilify me.
Back to PDP politics. The People's Democratic Party, the chairman of that party is Dr. Sèŕìøůs, who is from your state, Benue State, and whom you helped to put in position as chairman of the party, at least. I mean, you supported him. Now, with all the concerns you have expressed about the situation in the People's Democratic Party, are you saying indirectly that Dr. Sèŕìøůs has mismanaged the People's Democratic Party to a point of division, or is innocent in this matter?
Well, I won't talk about mismanagement and innocent and all that, but it is not late. Things can still be amended. Wike is available. The chairman is available. The candidate of the party, in a custom, once you become a candidate, you become the leader. I think they can still do so much to redeem the situation as it is. And Dr. Sèŕìøůs has a role to play. The candidate has a role to play. And I believe that it is not late yet, because some of us were still talking to them and they can reach out so that our party will be together. One thing that I have said is that where we are today in Nigeria, we need to rescue Nigeria and rebuild it. And so whatever is our personal interest, we must put it behind us. And I think that these leaders, they have the capacity, they have the charisma to be able to turn things around and reach out. Politics is all about dialogue. It's about negotiation. It's about understanding. And I think this can be done. It is about interest. What is the interest of Sèŕìøůs? What is the interest of our candidate? What is the interest of Wike? What is the interest of Samuel Ortom? What is the interest of members of the PDP? Is to win election, because APC have completely mismanaged this country. And we must work together to redeem it.
What are your expectations? And I ask that question because ahead of the presidential primary in the party, Governor Wike was quoted on more than one occasion as saying that he's a party man and the decision of the party, you know, will be supreme, and that whoever emerges, he will work for that person. But now, there are many people within the party who are saying, well, is either a way or no way? I bet you say dialogue. What are your expectations in terms of that dialogue?
I don't think have Wike worked against the party. Has he done anything to work against the party? If President Buhari comes to Benue State today, I will receive him. If the national chairman of APC comes, I will receive him now. There is no problem. If Obi comes to me, if Kwankwaso, these are political people. If they come to me, why should I say no to them? Have Wike said one thing that is against PDP? Has he said that he's leaving the party? So it is not an issue. But consultation must be done. Like I said, the situation in Nigeria today is beyond partisan politics. We must team up together. The other parties, even in APC, I am talking to some people in APC. and they are not happy with what is going on in APC. For instance, APC did not conduct any primary election. When in Benue State here, we are contesting against APC, they have not been able to do primary elections, so they have no right to be on the ballot box, ballot paper. They have no right. We have gone to court. We have challenged that. And by the grace of God, we are going to win against them because we followed up. And I tell you, the gubernatorial and other elections in Benue State, in APC, several people have gone to court that they have not followed it. You just saw it yesterday now. About 21 or 22 senators went to the president to say that, look, APC did not follow due process. But I think that APC are completely ignorant about the electoral law. Some of us, we took note of this and we observed it to the end. APC did not follow due process in conducting primary election. And the electoral law is very clear. I am not a lawyer, but I have lawyers around me. And I'm told, and I have written, I have seen, because I read, the electoral law says that if any political party does not follow the guidelines, the electoral law, they have no business on being on the electoral ballot. And so it is very clear. So you see, APC is full of impunity. They believe that whatever they do, because it's a ruling party, nothing will happen to them. But we're going to challenge that. And quickly, as PDP, and the law has been